So this is my sexy smouldering 20s inspired makeup tutorial. So if you're going for a fancy dress party or just want to try something different, then this is the look for you. Right, so I've already put primer on, so now I need to move on to foundation. I'm using Estée Lauder Double Wear, and then I'm just going to pack it on. Then I'm going in with the concealer. I'm using Huda Beauty in Meringue, and I'm going to apply it around my eyes. You don't need to squeeze out much, so just use the metal tip to blend it out and make triangles under your eyes. So we're just patting it in, blending it out, putting some on my eyelids as primer because it blends out so much. And you want to look as flawless and as pale as possible, as that was the look in the 20s. So I'm going in with this W7 Set It Up finishing powder stuff, mainly because I need to set it, and it's a very white powder, so I'm thinking it will take away some of the colour and make me a bit paler. If you want to go even paler, you can go in with a white eyeshadow. I am using the one from the 35B palette from Morphe. Or if you've got some white face paint, you could add a bit of that, or if you've got a paler foundation, you could use that. So next going in with blusher, just to add a little bit of colour. What I'm going for is like the Sultry Sexy Flapper from 20s. So I'm going to do like a bronzy, subtle blush. So I'm going in with the W7 Casino palette. You might have seen this from my challenge, under £20 makeup challenge, which the rest of the palette didn't do very well, but the blush was good. So I'm going in with that. So I'm going in with this orangey colour, as I think it'll be quite appropriate for what we're doing today. Okay, I'm not going to go in with bronzer or anything because that will be too modern for the 20s. So for face, I'm just leaving it at that. Next for eyebrows, I'm using my MAC Handwritten eyeshadow. I'm just going in with the flat brush and just brushing it through my eyebrows. Eyebrows in the 20s were quite thin, so I wouldn't apply too thick an eyebrow. If you have a thin eyebrow, work with it. Next we're going in with the eyeshadow. So I'm starting with the 35F palette. So first I'm going in with the transition colour. I'm using this colour all over the lid. As the second transition colour, I'm going in with this brown. And starting off in the crease and then working it up, but not as far as the other first transition colour. Next we're going in with the main crease colour. We're using this brown. Then finally we're going on with this brick red and just packing that on your eyelid. Once you've done that, you can go back around the edges and blend them all out. Just with the same brush that you did the crease colour with. Okay, now you've done that, you can move on to eyeliner. I'm going to line it all around my eyes. It doesn't have to be really neat because we're going to smudge it all out with a black eyeshadow, but when you're doing the inner corner it's best to go into your tear duct, as gross as that sounds, but otherwise it's just going to smudge into your inner corner and make you look older. Okay, once you've done that, you can take a small brush and you can either use the black that comes in your Morphe palette, but I'm going to use MAC Carbon as I think it is more black, it gives a better payoff. So with adding the black, it's better to start on the outer corner, as that you can then blend it across your eye rather than keep adding it, because then you can just look like you've got a punched black eye. So start about here and then blend it across. You can always add more eyeliner if you want to. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to pack on black shadow onto the eyeliner to make it darker and more dramatic. And you just pack it on. The kohl eyeliner you've applied should help to stick the eyeshadow. Next you line your waterline. And what you can do to brighten your eyes a bit is just add a little bit of highlighter using this one from the Morphe palette, and you can just apply it just under your eyebrow, just a little bit, and just in the corner of your eye, just in that little crevice there, and just underneath a little bit, just to add a bit of shimmer and brighten the look a little bit. Next, colour your eyelashes and then add mascara. I'm using Rimmel's Scandeleyes Reloaded. Now I'm going to add lipstick. I'm going to add Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star. And this is what the face looks like without eyelashes, but for a little bit more drama I'm going to add eyelashes, even though eyelashes weren't really popular until about the 50s. So without, and this is the look with eyelashes. So this is the finished look, utterly complete. So I've put eyelashes on, which I said aren't 100% authentic, but if you want more of a glam look, I would definitely add false eyelashes. Obviously if you're going for a fancy dress party, it's best to kind of do your hair in these finger waves. So if you want a sexy, smouldering, smoky, brown and black eye, this is the way to go. So thanks for watching guys, don't forget to subscribe, bye!